And I'm really excited to just hand this floor right over to Wanda. We are so thrilled to have you here with us today.
So thank you so much for this opportunity, Marty and Sally and the team behind the scene making this happen. Folks on the line who are listening, there is a lot of power on this event today. So you should take notes, listen, ask questions, because this is an opportunity of a lifetime. I am truly humbled to be a part of this. I get so excited. I told Marty, if I just start, jumping right in, kind of give me a clue, a signal or something to kind of slow down, because this is what I love. I am in IT, cybersecurity, but the people part is what really drives me. So I'm excited. When I reflect back on my career, I think about what drives me. My call to action, being in a male-dominated career field, was to find my superpower. Before you ask, I'll tell you my superpower at the end. But what I want you to do now, take a piece of paper, in the top right corner, write, what is my superpower? During my journey from an intern to the C-suite, it was rough. The roadmap. So what I leaned on was 4 things, what I call the 4 Ps: prepare, position, perform, and partner. The first P, prepare. You have to own your craft. You are your career. Find ways to build your brand, build your skills. It can be technical training. It could be leadership training. It could be certifications in IT, cybersecurity, program manager. There are opportunities everywhere. Develop a reading list. An informed person is a smart person because you read. Ask people what they're reading. Look at what's on the bestseller list. If you want to learn about leadership, find those jewels in those leadership books. Find that position that you want. CIO, CISO, IT director, CEO, all the above. And what I would ask you to do is develop a roadmap. I call that my career roadmap. So under that question that you wrote on your paper, your call to action is to develop a career map. That leads me to position. As I went through my career, I looked at where I wanted to go. I looked at folks who were in positions that I wanted to be in. I then developed my career map. Remember, I talked about skills and things that you need to do. Well, as you find that person or that job that you want, then you map it out. See what things they've done. See what jobs they've had. See what training that they've done. And then you can start doing that. Don't be afraid to jump outside of the line. Comfort zone. I can remember clearly on many occasions, I got a phone call and said, Wanda, we want you to go here. And in my head, I was saying, there's no way. But I took an opportunity to go outside of my career twice. It set me up for success to get me to where I am today. So raise your hand for opportunities that others say, don't do it. I'm not going to do that job. That's not in my current career document, my position description. But if you're smart, you will say, why not? You may not be fully qualified, but guess what? That doesn't matter. So don't ever take yourself out of opportunities because you don't believe in yourself. So your next call to action, when you have that career map, you find those positions, take a chance. Take a chance on yourself. And the next one, perform. Now, this one is where you come to get gold. Here's where you demonstrate your skills and knowledge, all the training you gain, because you need to know what value you bring to the team, to the organization, to the project. You know, you want to be sought out. You want to be the name that everybody's watching in that organization. They know when they call Wanda's name, they know exactly where they're going to get. I'm going to be prepared. I'm going to know exactly what I need to do and what I should do. Raise your hand. You know, take that opportunity to perform in those areas that you perhaps said, I'm not going to do it. Be deliberate. Remember that roadmap will come in handy. Think about how your bosses will react to you. One of the biggest things I tell people, know how your boss thinks, because that gives you a leg up. That means you've done your homework, you collaborated, and you understand what you need to do to outperform everybody. You'll be amazed. So for that, that's your next call to action. And lastly, partner. Oh my, this one is a gold mine. I have so many people that I can call on behind the scenes. As a matter of fact, you'll hear from a few of them today. When Sally came and asked me would I be a part of this event, I immediately thought about folks that I wanted to share this opportunity with. Some work behind the scenes. They were at first hesitant. I don't know how much time I can give. I'm not sure what I can bring to the table. My answer to that person was, give what you got. If it's 5 minutes a week, 10 minutes a week, an hour a week, they will be more than happy to have you on their team. Know who you can trust. You know, allies are important. You may be the only woman in the room. So you need to know how to maneuver when things get rough. Do your homework. Remember, the first P was be prepared. I talked a little bit about a network. I would add an S to that. You can have networks that are small. I have a work network. I have a circle of colleagues I can call. That's a different network. I have people who are in and out of my career field. So that network serves a purpose, and know how to maneuver within your network in order to build who you want to be. Find mentors, super, super important. Sponsors, which is totally different. When you're sitting around in a room and there's every male in the room and you're the only one, and they're looking for new people to join the team, you got to have a sponsor that will say, hey, I know Wanda has these skills. I've talked to her. I know where she's going. She has a career map. So I can be Wanda's sponsor. And lastly, a coach. We all need improving. You know, I have a coach. You know, I always want to do more, be more, and be able to help others. So I'm a coach, I'm a mentor, and I'm in a lot of different networks. So your last call to action is to get some folks on your team. Find your allies. So I've given you a question, and I've given you 4 call to actions. The 4 Ps have allowed me to push through challenges and turn those challenges, which I call rocks, into my crown. When I walk into the room, I'm prepared. I know I'm supposed to be there. I know I got this. So guess what my superpower is? Self-confidence. I've built it up over the years. I encourage you to take action, find your superpower, and then use it to pivot when things get rough. I've certainly enjoyed sharing who I am and how I do business. I hope that you're able to take some of those key points and build who you want to be in your career. You own your career. Others will support you, but at the end of the day, you own it. Over to you, Marnie.